Yo, Beastrols, welcome back again. As you see, I'm going to be doing a top 5 of my favorite anime series of 2018, and I'll talk about a little bit of it too, so you guys can maybe have like an understanding maybe why I like it too. Right? And if you guys agree or disagree, let me know in the comments below too. I would love to hear you guys' opinions. Okay, and also let me guys know if you guys have like a personal favorite anime that came out this year too in the comments below as well. But no further ado, let's get started. Number 5, Himemaru Zumuru. Now, Himemaru Zumuru, it's a sports anime about sumo wrestling. And the reason why I put this one on number 5 on my list is because I love sports anime. Sports anime is one of my favorite things to watch. Alright, and if you guys actually want me to make a separate video in the near future why I love sports animes, I'll happily do that. Just let me know in the comments below and I'll do that. Okay, but back to this. Alright. Now, if you guys don't know what Himemaru Zumuru is about, it's about a character named Ushio Himemaru, a high school student, okay, that wants to become a pro sumo wrestler, and not just any pro sumo wrestler, but #1 in Japan. Okay, he's been doing sumo wrestling ever since he was a kid, okay, and he's known as a national treasure. But, there's a small problem, and what I mean by small, I'm mainly talking about his height. Unfortunately, Ushio does not meet the height requirement to be a pro sumo wrestler, but that doesn't stop him, and that basically makes him the underdog, and I like that about it too. Okay, I like the whole underdog thing in like animes, and not just in animes too, just in like in movies or TV shows and stuff like that. There's always that underdog in those kind of like sports things, and I love that about it too. Alright, and you know, what also got me really into it as well was not just because it's a sports anime as well, because it's also about sumo wrestling. I actually thought sumo wrestling was an interesting sport in the past, and I did do research about it a few times, and it's quite intriguing learning about it. Okay, and I also love the characters that's in there too. Like each one, like character that's like interacting with Ushio, as well as in the sumo team, has like their own personality, the reason why they're doing it, and their own drive and stuff. I just like that about it. It's a really good anime series, and if you guys like sports anime just as much as I do, or at least also want to watch like, you know, sumo wrestling, I think it's a really interesting anime to watch. Okay, and if you guys ever get the time to look at it, just look at it for a moment, see if you like it. Give it a chance. You might like it. I don't know. Number 4, How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. Now, How Not to Summon a Demon Lord is an anime series about a character named Takemoto Sakamoto. I'm probably saying the name right, I hope I am. Okay. And he's basically a MMORPG player, okay, in a game called Cross Reverie. And he kind of has like this persona in the game called Diablo. And he portrays himself as the Demon Lord or something like that. Okay, but what's interesting was the whole one day he actually gets summoned to Cross Reverie, or something that's similar to Cross Reverie, by these two girls. One is a cat girl known as I think Fauna. Okay, I think I'm trying to remember this, and another one by an elf, and a very busty elf, I'll do say myself. Okay. And they tried doing like an enslavement spell on him, but kind of backfired, and these two girls got enslaved and stuff. And it's really funny how the whole situation happened, because what's also interesting about Takemoto is, again, also known as Diablo, because he's going by his character's name, and he has the whole persona of that actually, so he just acts like he's a demon lord, and it's kind of funny when he acts and stuff like that, because when he's like, you know, talking to interacting with the characters, he always acts like he's, of course, the demon lord, a big shot and stuff like that. But in your head, or in his head more precisely, you just hear him how like he's quivering or panicking or something. I just think that's really funny. I laugh so much when stuff like that happens, especially when certain scenes happen, because again, he's also kind of a shut-in too, so he doesn't really have much interaction with like people and other things like that, especially in the female department, and it's just really funny. I enjoy it a lot. Okay, plus it also has the whole typical like, okay, main character goes to a new world, and in this said new world he is OP as hell. Okay, and I again, I kind of like that. Again, that's another guilty pleasure of mine. I like seeing the characters like really OP or something like that. Because sometimes, you know, seeing the whole character going from zero to hero thing does get a little boring sometimes. Not all the time, just a little bit, depending on the series. And I like to change it up for myself. But I really do enjoy it. The animation is good. I actually do like the characters too, because there are also moments where it gets a little like touching or relatable in some way too. But I definitely do enjoy the series. If you guys haven't seen this one yet too, give it a try. You may like it, you may not. That's up to you. But I'll definitely recommend this one if you guys have not seen it. Number 3, Violent Evergarden. Now, Violent Evergarden is an anime series that's just absolutely amazing. Like, it's one of my favorite anime series. Like, when I'm basically trying to explain of why I like it and what it's about, doesn't justify of how good and amazing this series is. And the reason why I do like it is because, one, the animation looks amazing, the art style is amazing, okay, as well as the story. Like, this was like so well done. I'm surprised this is actually a series and not a movie, because it seems like more like a movie quality than an actual like regular anime series in general. Okay, and I love the character Violet. Violet was an amazing character, because at the beginning she was just kind of seems lifeless in a way. Not saying like she was dead inside or anything. She just didn't seem like she has a purpose. Like, she just do as she's told. Okay, and then when you kind of see her throughout her journey as a doll, and you guys don't know what a doll is in this world, it's basically a person that types letters for people that don't know how to write or basically read or something like that. Okay, or just trying to like help like put their feelings into like letters or something like that. And I like that as well, because when she's on her journey and stuff like that, she kind of experienced things she never thought she could, and opens up in a way that just kind of like makes you feel like, oh man, I actually cried. I cried in some of the episodes that goes on, because it gets so emotional and so intense that I just can't help it. It just comes out. And okay, I have no shame saying this. Okay, and if I watch it now again, I can watch it like an episode that makes me cry 100 times, and I will still cry. That's how amazing this is. Okay, and I would surely, amazingly, and truly recommend you guys to watch this series if you ever get the chance. Okay, it's really great. I honestly don't think you would basically regret watching this series, because that's how great it is, and I love it so much. Number 2, Goblin Slayer. Now, Goblin Slayer is an anime series that I like a lot and had to be on this list, mainly because it was just too damn good to not be on this list, to be honest. And I think it perfectly fits in the number 2 slot for me, okay? Mainly because of how, one, well animated it was. I think it was really well animated. The animation looks great. It looks amazing. I like the story too. Okay. And also because of that first episode. The first episode like made me hook on it, because it was just really unexpected. Because at the beginning of the first episode, spoilers right here real quick too, but at the beginning of the first episode, we had this introduction with this young girl that's a priestess, okay, that was joining an Adventures Guild, okay, and when she actually joined a group that's in the guild as a party member to go slay goblins. It seemed like a simple thing that was going on, like a good way to start out mostly, even though it was, for me, a little bit slow. But during the quest to go slay the goblins in this cave, okay, it turns out they were not prepared for it, and 2 of them got killed. One of them got killed by stabbed in his guts by a poison dagger, and the other one got brutally beaten to death, so that was something. And the third member of the group, I feel really bad for her, because she is going to be scarred for life. Alright? For life. Very bad. And that just shocked me right there, how that happened. And then when I was like wondering what's gonna happen to the priestess, because she was the last one left, suddenly we get the introduction of the Goblin Slayer himself. And the way he just came in, alright, was like so epic. That's the only way I can describe it. And right there and then I was hooked, okay, and I just love it. It's a really great anime. I love it very much, and I want to know more about him, okay, the Goblin Slayer himself, because you don't really know much about him in the series too. Like, you do get some pieces about his past and what happened and stuff like that, but you don't know much other than that, like what they show you mostly. And I want to know more about him, especially what he looks like. That's the one thing I want to know so much, and it just bugs me a lot. If you guys have not seen Goblin Slayer, you guys should definitely like it. Just don't be surprised about what happens in it most of the time, especially that first episode if you guys have not seen it yet. Number 1, that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Now, this anime series I really did enjoy because of how it starts, mostly with the main character Rumio Tempest, where at the beginning of the series he was originally a 37-year-old man living in Japan, and then suddenly he got stabbed. Okay, great way to die right there. I feel bad for him, but during the process of him dying though, he was talking to some kind of entity in his head where it was setting him up to be reincarnated. Now this is the interesting part of it. When he got reincarnated, he gets reincarnated as a slime. So out of any creature in this fantasy world he got reincarnated in, he gets reincarnated as the weakest creature ever. And that's just, for me, hilarious. Especially on his reaction too, it was pretty funny. What was actually really unique about him though was of his skills actually he gets when he got reincarnated, where his skills were Predator, that allows him to eat basically anything. Like, he can legitimately eat anything. And the other skill, Great Sage, well, from my interpretation of it actually, where it lets him analyze things in general, like things he eats as well as what's going on around him. So by combining those two things, whenever he eats something, Great Sage will analyze what he eats, okay, and he could be able to use it in some way, especially if he eats a creature where he would gain the abilities of that creature as well as able to transform into the creature itself. And thinking about that, that's pretty OP, because think about this, like, if he was, like, say in the same world as like Overlord, but he meets Ainz, or like Ainz Zungol, and he eats him, just imagine how OP Rumio would be. That would be crazy, but unfortunately it's not like that. But the thing is, he could be the most powerful creature known to this world, and you know what he does? Nothing. He just actually wants to have a nice, happy life. And that's actually nice. I wouldn't disagree on that. He has like a second chance in life, and he just wants to live peacefully. But unfortunately, things don't work exactly the way he wants it. And he gets into one situation after another where, like, he becomes the deity of a goblin village, or leader of the goblin village and stuff like that, and a leader of a pack of wolves, and then so on and so forth. And it's just really funny how the situation happens. Plus, there's like so many, there's a lot of characters in this series too. But I actually like it too, because you can actually see like a unique personalities of each of these characters and how each of them reacts to certain things, how they behave. And I enjoy every moment that goes on in the anime series a lot. Okay. And there are actually also moments where it actually got a little upsetting in one episode that I actually teared up a little bit. I won't deny that. But I really do enjoy this anime series a lot. And if you guys have not seen this anime yet, I would highly recommend it for you guys as well. Okay, Beastrols, that was my top 5 favorite anime series of 2018. If you guys agree or disagree, let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear you guys' opinions about it. Okay, but also if you guys have any favorite anime series that came out in 2018, let me know in the comments below too. I would love to check them out then and see if I might like them or not. Okay, but also if you guys did enjoy this too, let me know in the comments below, and make sure you pound on that like button too if you guys enjoy it. And until next time, this is Dumb Beast howling out.